Hello, mathematicians. Today we see one nice question from finite fields. Finite fields is an important topic as far as CSR exam is concerned because you can see many problems regarding the finite fields. So let's see the problem. So this is asked in CSR June 2014. It's a part B problem, question number 39. Okay. So this is about the automorphism group of the finite field. Okay, you collect all the field automorphism of a finite field or any field that will form a group under composition of automorphisms. So we are asked about such a group. So let G denote the group of all the automorphism of the finite field F 3 power 100. Okay. So what is F 3 power 100? It is a field that consists of 3 power 100 elements. Note that this 3 is a prime. Okay. Then the number of distinct subgroups of G. How many of them are there? Okay. So basically we want to tell how many distinct subgroups are there for the automorphism group of this finite field F3 power 100. Okay. So let's go step by step about this problem. So you take Q to be P power n where P is prime. Okay. P is prime and n is any positive integer. Okay. Then so maybe to avoid some later confusion I take it to be P power m. Okay. Yes. So, okay. So P power m where m is some arbitrary positive integer. Then for any order, any such number P power m, you can always find a field of order P power m. That is what we denoted by FQ. Okay. And in this order P power m, there will be only one field. Means that any two finite field of same order are isomorphic. Okay. Okay, good. So for each now, for example, you take 6. Okay, 6 equal to what we have? 6 equal to 2 into 3. Correct. This is not of the form p power m, right? Because there are two primes are coming in its prime factorization. Therefore, there is no finite field of order 6. Okay, if you consider 8, 8 equal to 2 cube, it is of the form p power m. So there will be finite field of order 8. Okay, very good. So what is a field? It is a field means it will have, it is basically a ring. So it will have a plus and a dot. And what kind of ring? So that ring satisfies certain conditions. What conditions? So this f comma plus is with respect to addition it form a abelian group, and with respect to multiplication also if you collect the non-zero field elements that also form a group. Okay, this such a rings are called field. And so let's discuss about the automorphism of such finite field. Okay, now we need one important result to understand the multiplicative group of this finite field. So this is called additive group of the finite field. This is called a multiplicative group of the finite field. To understand the automorphism of this finite field, we need to understand these two groups. Okay, so let's say some general result in finite group theory. So take a group of order n and I take an element a belongs to G, then a power n equal to E. Okay, so a, or in other words always a power order of G equal to E. You might have seen this statement like this. So this is a, this follows from uh, Cauchy's theorem, because if you look at the subgroup generated by A, okay, that number is same as order of the element A. Okay, so and by Cauchy's theorem, order of every element divides order of the group. Okay, if you combine these two elements, you will get A power n equal to E. So all the results that I am saying here without proof can be found in topics in algebra Ian Hestin. Okay, topics in algebra Ian Hestin. Herstein. Yeah, correct. or Contemporary Abstract Algebra, Joseph A. Gallian. One of these books I prefer for abstract algebra. Okay. So even this proof of this result also can be seen in the Hestin book. Okay, good. So remember, a power order of g is always e in a finite group. Now, if you look at the multiplicative group, we are looking at non-zero numbers. So we are just excluding zero element from the finite field. So the cardinality of fq star is q minus 1. Okay. Therefore, if we take a belongs to fq star, by this result we get a power q minus 1. Okay. We consider q as p power n. Okay. So earlier I said q equal to p power m because I am using some n here, and if I put n here it might be confusing. So yeah, so for the maybe I put m here, p power, so q equal to p power m minus 1 equal to 1. So basically order of the group now is q minus 1. So a power q minus 1 equal to 1. 1 is the identity element in the field, multiplicative group of field. So now this q is p power m minus 1. So now I am multiplying both side by a. I get a power k. Q is now p power m. A power q equal to a power p power m equal to what we get? We equal to a, because basically in both the sides we are multiplying a, correct? So we get a power q equal to a. Okay. So in a finite field of order q, if you take a to the power q, we always get back a. That is our conclusion here. Okay. Now again we take next we go. So this is one important property of the multiplicative group of a finite field. By use this result will be very useful now. Okay. So what is automorphism of a finite field fq? Now so from this point onwards there won't be much confusion. So we take q to be p power n. So I take n here. So let f from fq to fq. What is a field automorphism? So a field automorphism means first it should be a bijection, then it should respect addition, then it should respect multiplication, and f of 1 should goes to 1. Okay, for example, you take f of x equal to x power p. So if q equal to p power n, then I take this p. Okay, so f from fq to fq, f of x equal to x power p. This is an example of automorphism. You can verify that it is a bijection. It satisfies all these required properties. Okay. For example, f of 1 equal to 1. Sorry. Okay. Now this function, this is one example of automorphism. So this is called okay. This is called a Frobenius automorphism. Okay. This is called Frobenius. This is one of Frobenius automorphism. Now we see what happens if you compose f with f. F composition f of x equal to f of x. Now f of x equal to x power p. Note that this is our definition of f of x. So this is our definition of f of x. So f of x equal to x power p. So what f does, whatever you feed, it will rise it to pth power. So if I give x power p to f, it will give me x power p whole power p. Basically that is x power x p square. Okay. So f square, we get f square of x. F square of x means f composition f of x equal to x power p square. Okay. So note that f of x equal to x power p power 1. F square of x equal to x power p square. Okay. Now similarly we compose it for n times. Okay. What will happen? F power so f power n of x. You see, this is f power n of x equal to. So for if it is a second power, you get a 2 here. So if it is a nth power, n times, then you will get a n here. And what is x power p power n in the finite field of order p power n? That is what we just proved here. this for any element A, note that this is an arbitrary element A. Okay, for any element A belongs to FQ. So here we have taken FQ star, non-zero element, but if the element is 0, then 0 power Q is 0 is trivially happen. Okay, therefore for any element in FQ, for any element in the field of FQ, A power P power M equal to A. Okay, that is what we proved. So here we have, we got F power N of X equal to F power N of X equal to X power P power N, but X power P power N is X for all X belongs to Q by the previous result. Therefore, Fn of X equal to X for all X belongs to FQ. Okay, this implies F power N is the identity function. Okay, so one can show that this set, so actually it shows that the order of this element F in the Frobenius in the automorphism group, the order of this element is actually n, because if you consider, so this identity is, you can thought of as F power 0. So F power 0 identity F square up to F power n minus 1. So F power n again will be identity, so we'll go back here. So we don't write F power n. So if you look at this set, this is generated by one element F. Okay, and how many elements are there? There are n elements. 1, 2. So you see, this is the 0th element, this is first element, second element up to n minus 1. So 0 to n minus 1, we will have n elements. Okay, and any automorphism in this set is a multiple of F. Okay, so F square. So basically this set is of the form A square etc A power n minus 1, where A power n is equal to E. So this is nothing but subgroup generated by A. Okay, this is some basic group theory result. So this, if it is subgroup generated by A means it has a generator. What is a generator? A is a generator. So if there are n elements, then it is isomorphic to Zn. Okay, why? Because Zn is the additive group of order n, is a cyclic group. Any two cyclic group of same order are isomorphic. Therefore this set is isomorphic. This is actually a subset of automorphism group. So each of this element is automorphism, because composition of automorphism is again an automorphism, right? So under this form a subgroup of automorphism group of finite field, and it is isomorphic to Zn. Okay, now so far we have used only group theory results. Next goes to finite fields. So you look at Hestin's finite field, there is a separate section. There he will prove that actually every automorphism of the finite field FQ is of the form X goes to X power P power R, where 0 less than or equal to R less than or equal to n minus 1. So what it says is, basically these are the only automorphism of the field of FQ. Okay, so that is a result from Hestin. Please check in the finite field section of Hestin. I don't want to quote which lemma is this result, or which theorem is this result, because if you go and search in the book for this result, on the way you find some other interesting result for also yourself. Okay, so that is a point. And so what we have concluded is automorphism of the finite field FQ is actually isomorphic to this set. Okay, and we just saw that this is isomorphic to Zn. Okay, so elements of this, so these are all called Frobenius automorphism. So just a minute. So the Frobenius automorphisms are the only automorphism of finite field, and we conclude that automorphism of FQ is isomorphic to Zn. Okay, so where Q equal to P power n. Okay, this is the very important things to notice. If Q equal to P power n, you look at this n. So this n is what coming here. Okay, so in particular automorphism of F8 is isomorphic to Z3. Okay, not Z8, because 8 equal to 2 power 3. So what this power? This power is what going to come here. Okay. Okay. So this is a warning. So always remember the power is what comes as a here. Okay. So yeah, so f square f power n minus 1, and we know how this automorphism. So f is x goes to x power p, f square is x goes to x power p square, f power n minus 1 is x goes to x power p power n minus 1. Okay. Now we have understood what is the automorphism group of the finite field FQ. In the problem, we are asked that find the what is the number of distinct subgroups of automorphism group. So basically, we want to find the number of distinct subgroups of Z10. Okay. Again, okay. So we want to find the number of subgroups of Z10. So there is a result. Z10 is a cyclic group. Everybody know automorphism of FQ is isomorphic to Z10. Therefore, we conclude that automorphism of FQ is also cyclic. Remember that there are many times in part C about there is always a question about the finite fields where this is one of the option. Automorphism of FQ is cyclic, like that. Okay. Okay, so Z10 is a cyclic group, so we conclude that automorphism of FQ is cyclic. Now we come to the subgroups of Z10. Z10 is a very nice group. It has some nice properties. For each divisor D of n, okay, Z10 has a unique subgroup of order D, and this subgroup is generated by n by D. Okay, so what we are saying, the number of subgroups of Zn equal to number of divisors of n. Okay, we'll do first one example. For example, you consider Z6 comma addition modulo 6. Okay, so what are the number of divisors of 6? So what are the divisors of 6? 1, 2, 3, 6. So there are 4 divisors. Now 6 by 1 equal to 6. Maybe I should write from the start. So 6 by 1 equal to 6, but 6 equal to 0 in the Z6. So subgroup generated by 6 or subgroup generated by 0, subgroup generated by identity element is always just a singleton 0. Now you look at 6 by 2, 6 by 2 is 3. Now what is subgroup generated by 3? This is equal to 3 comma 3 comma 6, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 equal to 0. Okay, so 3 comma 0. Now 6 by 3 equal to 2, subgroup generated by 2 equal to 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 is 0. Okay, now 6 by 6 equal to 1, that is subgroup generated by 1. This will contain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0. So this is nothing but the whole group. Okay, so what we have? So there is a subgroup of order 1. This is a subgroup of order 2. This is a subgroup of order 3. This is a subgroup of order 6. So for each divisor of 6, we get a unique subgroup of order 6. Okay, and this subgroup is generated by the 1 order subgroup is generated by 6 by 1, the 2 order subgroup is generated by 6 by 2, 3 order subgroup is generated by 6 by 3, 6 order subgroup is generated by 6 by 6. Okay, therefore the number of subgroup of Zn equal to D of n, where D of n is the number of divisors of n. So if n is large, for example, if consider Z100, then 100 equal to 2 square into 5 square. What is the number of divisors of 100? So whenever you need a number of divisors of a big number, you prime factorize it, then look at the powers and you add 1 to the powers and multiply them. That is the answer. Okay. Therefore, the number of subgroups of Zn is equal to number of divisors of 100, and that is equal to 9. Okay. So for our problem, the number of subgroups of automorphism group of order of the finite field of order 3 power 100 is 9. Okay. Okay, I hope you understand, and if you have some doubts, please comment and I am very happy to answer. Okay guys, take care. Thank you.